G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for the first semi-daily update for my Grim Dawn Community League Season 6 journey. For anyone who's wondering just what on earth a Community League is or when Grim Dawn got seasons, there will be links in the description below for the About page for the season website. You can find everything you need to know about it either there or in the Discord for the season mod, which you can also find linked on their website. These updates are not going to be my normal long play format. I'm going to basically play on my own, and if anything interesting happens, like I get to an act boss, or maybe I die, I will have a little clip of it. So these are going to be semi-daily update videos where I show the highlights. It will also include, if I remember, the Grim Tools links for what I was doing at the time of the clip, and potentially, say, 1 every 10 levels or something like that. So, let's meet contestant number 1. This is Cake. Now, Cake is a middle-aged Hispanic man who needs a shave and enjoys long walks on the beach with his dog. The dog is on fire, and he's got several friends who seem a bit lifeless, and don't forget the Teddy Bear. Cake is going to be a pet Cabalist, and I'll be more or less following my own Cabalist beginner's guide, link in the description, to level him. If he dies, I will probably swap to either a Death Knight or a Warlord and just kind of brute force this, but I want to try pets first. I haven't played a Cabalist for a while, so I'm going to do that. I haven't done much with the League content. In fact, don't tell anyone this, but I pretty much didn't touch the new areas last League. So we will see how far I get before the inevitable rip clip. Anyways, I'm going to jump into this, and I will see you at Krieg. Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to Krieg's house, and I've just arrived at the footsteps, I guess we'll call it, into his inner sanctum. I am currently a level 18 Necromancer. I've been going very casually. I also got up and walked away while I was in town one time, so it's taken me about an hour to get here. No big deal, though. Attributes, I've got 12 in Physique and 5 in Spirit, and then for skill points, I've got 1 point in Bone Harvest, so I can proc Shepherd's Call. 1 point in each of the Spectral Wrath and Bindings, 3 points in Blightfiend, and then maxed out Skellies and Undead Legion. I'm heading up here for Will of the Crypt next, and just 1 point per level into the Blightfiend until it's maxed out. That's the plan anyway. Devotions, I probably should have gone for the Imp first. Aetherfire is pretty good damage, but I went with the Shepherd's Call first this time. I will probably get Aetherfire or the Imp next. Alright, so just a little bit of showing how squishy this is. This, I think there's something going on with the League. I'm pretty sure everything's just doing more damage, which is fine. But the Skellies are definitely dropping like flies, as it were, and I'm already down to 6. I started with, I think, 8. 8 is the maximum I have at the moment anyway. And just having no resistances on the pets definitely sucks. I need level 20 for Aether resistance in the form of the salts, so that's not happening anytime soon, or at least not until after Krieg's dead. But we can just kind of get in there and kill him, actually, I think. I will kill, is it Zethrand? Zanbrand. I'll kill Zanbrand on the way. The mages are definitely doing work. Anything that's not a mage is basically a road bump for the rest of the stuff. Let's actually get the mages out of the goop if I can. One thing I definitely noticed immediately upon leaving Devil's Crossing was that the Rift spawn, the acid they leave on the floor, absolutely hits like a truck. Like, you know, a very soggy green truck. It did a ton of damage to me, way more than I'm used to. Now, it could just be that I haven't played a level 1 character for a while, and so I'm mistaken, but definitely feels like I was taking a ton of extra damage. Alright, so Krieg first form, I should be able to pretty much just stand here and, preferably not in the Aether goop, but just stand here and blow him up. Now, he is going to go down a little bit slowly. Once I have his weapon, I will convert all of my pet physical damage over to Aether, and then I'm going to put Wrathstones on my weapon and hopefully his shield as well. And that will that will actually give me a very large boost in damage. Watch the pets all evaporate from that stomp. That's fine, we can resummon. This is probably the only boss, at least in the vanilla game, where you should have to resummon more than maybe once. This Cabalist does a lot of damage generally, but one thing I will say is that when you get low on skeletons, suddenly the damage just kind of stops. So you do have to keep that in mind, and every time he stomps, all my pets just die. So this one's going to take a little while, but that's fine. Cronley, I'm expecting to die about 3 seconds after his first shield falls off. So that'll be fun. One thing, or one change that I can't remember if it's in the base game in the next patch, or if it's actually a change made in the league, is that your skeletons are invincible while they're being summoned. So while they're crawling out of the ground, they don't actually take any damage. So he should be down here in a second. Yeah, he's pretty low. Stomp. I could be microing all my pets away. I do have pet attack on button 9, so like, you know, I can call them all over here so they don't get stomped on. And that's honestly is what I should be doing. Right, so we've got a pet weapon with a pet affix. It does have 100% fizz converted to Aether, so I'm going to immediately put that on. And then the shield is... well, the shield's another matter. If this had been durable of anything, I would immediately put it on. I think I will still put this on. It does have good resistances, not amazing, but good. 8% fizz res is nothing to sneeze at. And some extra health as well, so put that on. And that's going to be it for this little update. Yeah, I'll see you probably at Cronley. See you in a bit. Alright, and just so you can see what's going on, I decided I wanted another Warden's Judgment. I'm going to dual wield them, same as I did with the Aether Ritualist, but that won't be for a little while. I think I have to kill Krieg, or not Krieg, Cronley before I can get the dual wield relic, but I do want to get another one anyway, and I've got the Wrath Stones on the weapon and the shield now. So yeah, this is Krieg with an extra skeleton and a decent chunk more damage. So he should, at least in theory, die fairly quickly. Now, I haven't actually fought him with a pet build since 1.2, but he should die pretty quickly. Let's pull everyone away for the stomp. There it goes, stomps out, and you can see he is absolutely melting compared to the first time I killed him. Or at least he would be if I had pulled my pets out. But yes, this is going to be considerably faster once you have your hands on Wrathstone's, his weapon, for an extra skeleton and the conversion. And there he goes. Searing of Alacrity is kind of garbage, but the whole reason I wanted it was the extra skeleton, so I'm going to say that's good enough, and we'll move on. I'm going to end up converting it all to fire anyway. So now I will see you at Cronley's. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cronley's house. This is the build at the moment, 25, still just a Necromancer. I have gone full glass cannon with dual Warden's Judgments here. I'm using the Bladesword Talisman to do that, to enable the ability to dual wield. If you want this, you will need to buy it from the Devil's Crossing faction vendor and then craft one. So that's basically the only real major change. I have picked up a pet helmet. I grabbed the incendiary shoulder plates for a little bit of chaos res. In terms of resistances, Aether is kind of bad at the moment. I'm tempted to chuck this back on just for the extra resistances. Yeah, not exactly rolling in tons of Aether resistance at the moment, which I could go and craft something, but honestly, it's Cronley, and I'm a glass cannon, and one part of that is glass, which you don't like. The other part of that is cannon. So let's just see if we can kill him. Oh, as far as skill points go, this is what I've got. I've got +2 from one of my Warden's weapons. I've also got +6 to raise skeletons, 3 from each of the Warden's weapons. Getting my hands on items with +2 to raise skeletons has proven to be somewhat frustrating. You used to be able to just go to the merchant and do a search for raised skeletons. and you would find 5 magic items in about 3 or 4 minutes, and you'd be on your way with max level 26 out of 16 raised skeletons. You can't do that anymore, and turns out that the skill points are actually rare as hen's teeth, so I've only got 22. Alright, Cronley, the good thing about Cronley is the first time you go in there, he wants to talk to you, so you can just crush his aether crystals and he won't bother you. Oh, the other thing is devotions. I've started taking the imp here. I probably should take this point out, chuck it in there, but honestly, 18 offensive ability versus 24% to 2 fire damage, or to 2 damage types I don't do. I kind of don't care. Alright, so here's Cronley. He's going to take a bit of damage there, and now he's got his shield up, so we kind of run around in circles. Kill off his crystal, and just wait for that. As soon as his shield goes down, you'll see him die pretty quickly, or you would, if he wasn't spreading aether all over the place. Having low aether resistance is not so good. Having all your pets standing in goop, also not so good. Let's go ahead and target the crystal there. This might take a little longer than I was expecting, but it's fine. We'll just keep running around in circles and eventually he'll die. One day, I swear. This would actually be a lot easier on a non-pet build, but I wanted to play pets, so there we go. Shield coming up, is it? I don't think it really matters. Let's kind of go over this way, away from all the goop he's put on the floor. Is he going to get another shield? Nope, there he goes. And that is a triple rare ring. Now, obviously at this level, triple rares kind of don't matter, but it's alright. I'll probably hang on to that for the next character. Also got a warrant, which is nice. And yeah, that's Cronley. Resummon all the pets now that they've all died horribly. What I probably should have done there is I probably should have gone and got, is it Salt? I think it's Salt, the 20% Aether Resistance weapon augments, and then had 2 of those, and I would have had 64%, and the pets would have had capped Aether Resistance. Interesting that they had 40% and still melted like they had nothing. I wonder if there's been some not expansion, some Season 6 specific changes to them. 3 more points there. I think I'm just going to max out Blightfiend and then get started on heading towards the Hellhound. So that's it. I'm going to take a break from the main campaign now, and I'm going to go duck over to Forgotten Gods and get myself a bunch of different MIs. The Hellhound helmet, the dagger to convert pets over to fire, and I will, I guess, see you when I get to something else that's important. Alright, and this is going to be the last clip for day number 1. I'm going to finish here at level 36, and if we go to the map here, I've gone through pretty much the entirety of Forgotten Gods. I did not kill Korvac, I did not kill Father Kaiman, I stopped at the Tomb of the Eldritch Sun Rift, and then I farmed for about 2 or 3 levels in order to get my Korvac's Burning Blade here. This is going to convert physical and most of my vitality damage over to fire, so my skellies will be doing a lot of fire damage and not much else. So once I get this online, actually I kind of think I want another one, but the drop rate on this is ridiculously low. It's something like 1%. So maybe not another one, but at the same time, +2 summons, -1 skill recharge, +3 to raise... yeah, I've got to get another one. I did also find several blues, but I only kept a couple. So Padala's Will here, I've hung on to. But yeah, other than that, I've got my Chosen Visage here. This, again, this is the only one that's dropped. And I've been sort of killing stuff for probably since level 32, 33. From sort of the ruins all through here for something like 3 to 4 levels, something like that. So quite rare, but yeah, this is where I'm going to finish up day one. So hopefully all of you are playing the season and doing better than I am. I just keep seeing pop-ups of people killing stuff on Ultimate, so someone's doing well at least. Anyhow, that'll be it for the day one update. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.